Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to paint this wyvern in the air. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Any questions you can comment down below. And if you like to see more art tutorials, please subscribe to my channel.
We start the video out with, of course, the background. I distribute drops of primary yellow, azo yellow, lemon, vermilion and carmine over the canvas. And I spread it out with a palette knife. A palette knife, that's what it's called. And that's because for a change I'm going to blend the colors on canvas. So now I go in with a flat brush and blend the colors, not too well, as I still want to keep the variety in color and the clear distinction between the colors. And like that create a sunset, the sky of a sunset. Okay, we don't make the silhouette of the wyvern out of pure oxide black, but mix a little bit of primary cyan into it. As you can see, I first sketched the posture of the dragon on a piece of paper, and like that I created a mold out of that paper, and I filled the hole in with paint. Some people might consider this tracing or cheating, and I don't. I drew the dragon myself, I didn't copy anything. I just call it working efficiently because I trust my sketching abilities on paper more than I trust my loose-handed painting skills, and I utilized the first. So for the parts of the leg, head and tail, I mix more primary cyan into the mix, while I use a larger amount for black on the wings. After the base of the wyvern is painted, we can start on the details. I start with the claws on the wings, and I make these claws out of a mix of yellow ochre and titanium whites and a little bit of oxide black. And I do that to create some depth and also to create a grizzled look because I don't assume dragons have like very chiseled claws. I think they're a bit damaged and used, you know. I add some extra primary cyan on the fingers of the wings, or the structured part of the wings, however you want to call it. And I continue with the claws on the legs. I make this from the same color mixture that I made the claws on the wings from, so titanium white, yellow ochre and oxide black. I add another layer of Carmine, permanent violet blue and some oxide black on the membranous parts of the wings. And I make the parts that are not in front of the main body extra red, as more light would protrude through these parts of the wing membrane. I use mixtures of primary cyan, oxide black and some titanium whites, all in varying amounts. to outline the silhouette of the main body and also bring some color into it. Do make sure that the color of the edge fades neatly into the dark color of the silhouette. We can use the same mixture for accentuating the fingers in the wings. This will contrast nicely as blue and red are almost at the opposite parts of the color wheel. Let me know in the comments if you ever want a tutorial on how to create such dragon wings. I gladly take requests for tutorials. Again, I use a mixture of yellow ochre, oxide black and titanium white, this time for the horns on the head. I do use less white than I did for the claws though, because there's less light shining on them. And I just want them to be darker for some reason. I use the same color combination but with a little bit more white for the teeth and the tiny horns on the jaw. And now that we're almost done, I finally start on the other wing. I wasn't sure on how I wanted it, so I procrastinated. Sounds familiar? I paint this wing like I painted the first, an almost black base in which I later blend Carmine and some permanent violet blue at the membranous parts, while I keep the fingers dark as they don't let through any light. Also, this wing receives a claw created from the by now infamous combination of yellow ochre, oxide black and titanium white. Subscribe and turn on notifications to be warned on any new tutorials that I upload. Have a blessed day and I hope to see you next week. Bye!